Need a little bit of effort. Right now, as I walk her around, she's looking around trying to ignore me. We're going to work through all that. First, she's trying to look at Bob out in the pasture. She looks at him. I'm personally just bumping with my spurs and sending her forward. Look at everything except what we're doing. When we get to a show and show her, we need her attention on us no matter what's going on. And if you watch my spurs, I'm kind of hard about it. She knows better. This is not a green horse that's just learning. This horse knows what she's doing. Knows that she needs to focus on me. She is, I believe, 6 years old. She's been showing a couple years. And she needs a little bit better self-discipline. So when her attention wanders off, I'll fuss at her a little bit. Then we'll go right back to what we were doing. It's getting a little bit better now. So let's ask her to step around to the left and let's see what we get. I'll be using my left hand to maintain some left bend. And let's just see what we get. Wasn't too bad, but we can do better. I'm gonna do it again. I can't really talk while I'm spinning because that messes up her spin. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna put a little bit of outside leg back in the hip a couple of times. And let's see, that should help her engage a little bit better. Shift her body over to the inside foot and step a little better. Let's see what we get. And we'll go forward. You saw I was kicking pretty hard on her. She was wanting to get really stiff and not wanting to step around. I am not going to ride every step with my body. I am going to ride that direction, but I'm not going to use my legs to guide her in every step. We're going to ride that way. And if something needs to be fixed, I'll fix it with my hands or my legs. And then I'm just going to ride that way again. Let's ask again. And we'll walk out. She started that spin a little bit better. If you saw my video about using spur, about ass tail demand, push, lift, roll, I said there were some exceptions, and this is the horse that I typically will bump. She's kind of the exception because she typically responds better to the bump and doesn't brace against the bump. Let's ask again. The last time, she stepped into it pretty good. We need her stepping into it better than what she was. She was kind of backing into it. That last time was better. Let's see what we get this time. Suck back too far. Let's go forward. Forward. And let's get back up here. She rocked back too far and that upset her balance. We're gonna walk back up here and then we're gonna go into it again. We got too close to the fence. I didn't want her to come around and hit her head on the fence. Let's go right back into it again. And we'll walk out. Wasn't too bad. She's a little stiff through her body, a little stiffer than what I would like. But it's better than what it used to be with her. She used to be really stiff. Let's step into it again. Watch my hand when I start the spin, and then where my hand goes after she sets and locks into the spin. So let's start. And we're going to trot out. So she rocked back too far again that time. So I'm going to get her spinning, and when we leave, we're going to trot out a couple times. Get her to not rock so far back. Get more forward and around. In the process, she needs to be stepping into it a little bit better than she is. It's not bad, but it could be a little smoother. Now let's step into and see what we get. And let's leave. There we go. Didn't try it out, but I pushed her out of it kind of hard with my legs. That start was pretty poor. Let's start it again. Over here. Pay attention over here. Over here. So I immediately squeezed with the spurs and pushed her forward. Last couple of times she started, she locked her front down, took a step with the back, and then stepped with the front. I don't want her doing that. I want her stepping on over with the front. So I squeezed with both spurs and pushed her forward. Let's see what she does this time. All I'm going to do is steer left. What's happening there is she's getting stiff on this shoulder. Let's soften that shoulder up a little bit. Move your shoulder, move your shoulder, move your shoulder, move your shoulder. Now let's step into it. And forward. Go. Not bad. We're getting there. Let's go to the right, see what we get. We need her right shoulder going left. That initial step needs to go that way. She's rocking back too far, not bringing her shoulders over. Let's see what we get this way. That was better. Let's go right again. Her rhythm is not as good that way. She's trying to go faster. And let's try it out. Her rhythm not being as good kind of bounces me all over the place. Needs to be smoother that way. Let's go to the right a little easier. A little bit of left leg there. Calm down. Let's go this way. And forward. It's like two different horses, left and right. Let's go right again. Engage hip. Shoulder's not really stepping that way. There we go. She feels like she's stiff with this shoulder going that way too, but she's doing it in a different way. Not really stepping with it. She rocked back, so we're going to try it out. Let's go to the right again. Bring your shoulder over. Bring your shoulder over. Bring your shoulder over. Go back forward. right, let's slow down to right. Let's do it again. Let's walk a circle. Get her head to the right. Kind of bracing with her head. She's bracing with that right shoulder going to the right. That's why it feels like two different horses, because it's the inside shoulder, the outside shoulder. Now let's ask her to step around. And forward, 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 forward. Let's do it again. Stiffen the shoulder again. Bring your shoulder over. Bring your shoulder over. Just pushing on my left foot with the left shoulder. I'm not going to release her until she brings her shoulder over to the right. To the right. To the right. To the right. Step around. Step around. Step around. Bring your shoulder over. Your shoulder. I know her back end is moving a lot. The back end is moving because the front end is stiff and not stepping. Back end is going to quit moving when the front end steps around. Go forward. Let's go back into it again. Had to get away from the fence. Bring your shoulder. Bring your shoulder, lift your shoulder, there we go. Felt better for a step or two. Step around to the right. Step around to the right. Step around to the right. And we'll trot out forward. Now let's ask her to step right again. And forward. Good girl. See what we get one-handed. Let's go back to the left one-handed, then we'll work right one-handed. Now right here walking this circle, she's not wanting to bring her shoulders over. She's not wanting to work this left circle. I'm just going to pull on her and let's go forward. It's not wanting to get off the neck rein. Come around. And let's go forward. Get off the neck rein, come around, and go forward. Steer. See how she's bracing and stepping back. I really want her to steer going forward, forward. That was better. Forward. Now let's see if she'll walk in our circle off neck rein. Ask her to step around. Not leaving. And walk out. That I like to work as far as working with. There's still some issues with it, but I like that better to work with than sucking back too far. When she goes to walk out a little bit, I can pick the rein up and tell her, no, don't walk out. Where if she backs up too far, it's harder to send her forward. I'd rather tell her around than forward. Step around. around. And walk forward. There we go. That was better. So when she sucks back or goes forward, that's a matter of balance front to back. If she sucks back, I'm going to send her forward. She walks out, I'm just going to make a little touch with my hand on her face and send her around. Now I put neck rein on to go this way. See how she's bringing her head that way? I'm going to pull. Let's go this way. Neck rein. This way. There we go. Neck rein needs to mean go this way. This way. Go this way. See, I clucked and she didn't lock into the spin. I'm gonna take a hold of her face. This way. And leave. Lots and lots of repetition. We're going this way, her head needs to be over here. Walking right, her head needs to be over here. I'm riding right, we're doing a right circle. Her head needs to be over here where we're going. Now let's ask her to step in to the right. Let's see what we get. And let's walk forward. That was slower, but I like that better than what we were getting when we were going faster. I still need more effort. I'm still going to push her forward. I'm still going to ask her to go, but I need that way with effort. Let's ask again. Now I push with my right leg and she didn't step around. Let's go back forward again. When I ask to go that way, we've got to go that way. That's all that a spin is say go that way. That's all a spin is. That's all I'm asking for. If she's not going that way, when I put neck rein on, we're not going to get the spin. We've got to go that way when I put neck rein on. Nope, gotta go that way. Go that way. So her get stiff in her shoulders there. Let's go away from the wall, we'll do it again. Go to the right. Lost her balance there. Go to the right. Go to the right. Lost her balance there again. Let's go to the right. And let's try it out. Go back to the left one time. There we go. That got better. So I'll continue to work that with her. Getting her balance, lots of repetition, lots of practice. Getting her to step around with a little rhythm, a little effort. It's a matter of I need her to give me effort. It's going to get sloppy. Then get back smooth and correct again. Then give me effort. It's gradually build and speed up. I think in the end, this horse is going to be have a pretty good spin with a good bit of rhythm and a little bit of speed. But it's going to take time for her to build that up, build that correctness. So this is Ray Ray. I'll put a link up here to her other videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.